joy to train with every day, let alone play with.
Scholes is on your team. That team's winning. It's simple as that.
Challenged by Reaper, still Owens, now Scholes!
When you first arrived at Manchester United, did you ever envisage staying here as long as you have?
I never envisaged anything really. I just came from school and wanted to play football and wanted to try and get as high up the teams as I could do. Obviously starting with the U team and the A and B teams and then going to reserves, and I just never envisaged being here for the next 17, 18 years as it has been.
You had to think about that, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
I think he hastened my exit, to be perfectly honest. So I had complete faith in the young players I was going to introduce, like Scholes and Nicky Butt and David Beckham, of course, and they were the future. I was the past.
I played on the left wing for a good period in my career, and I would have loved him to be my midfield man. He had a peripheral vision which I've not seen for a long, long time. Whereas he could be looking there, but he knows exactly what's going on.
Very few players in this modern era stay with one club throughout their career. What made you want to stay with this club, and only this club?
It's the best club. I'm from Manchester. Why would I need to move? As long as I've been here and the managers want me to stay here, then that's enough for me. It's a massive club to play for. They've had so much success over the years as well that it's just it's a no-brainer really.
Have you ever been tempted? Just a bit?
No. What's the point? I've got it's on my doorstep. Live half an hour away from training, half an hour away from Old Trafford. It's such great players.
Everybody wants a change, don't they, in their lives? Sometimes.
Do they?
Have you ever got? I don't know. Did you ever get bored by the routine of it?
No.
Never.
Bored of winning trophies, winning games every week. Well, most weeks. We can get bored of that.
Scholes, still Scholes. Oh, yes!
There's been a lot of talk about the fact that you gave up playing for England, and some people said you gave up that too early. Do you think that's been the reason that you've been able to command a first-team place because of that?
I probably would say as prolonged my career. Whether it's made me play a lot more, I'm not too sure. I'll just take it as it comes.
When you watched the World Cup in the summer, was there any part of you that thought, I wish I hadn't made that decision, I wish I'd been there? Because the manager wanted you to play, didn't he?
I don't know.
Well, he did.
Which manager? The England manager? Yeah. Well, I did feel as if I'd made the wrong decision, yeah. But I'd only been given a day to make the decision anyway, a couple of hours to make the decision one afternoon, and it was all a bit of a rush job. But I think when you see it come on TV and it's leading up to the tournament, the World Cup's it's the biggest tournament you can be involved in, and there was a touch of regret there, yeah.
What do you think now?
Wish it gone.
Why has he never spoken to the media?
That's where he is. That's the way he is. He's a local lad. He comes from North Manchester, and all he wants to do is to be with his kids. He takes them in the morning, and he goes, and then he trains, and then he goes back in the afternoon, and he picks them up every day, and that's what he wants to do, and that's what he loves doing.
You've never done many interviews in your career.
I've done my fair share now, I think, yeah.
What, 4?
No, it's not something I've ever enjoyed doing really over the years. I think now I'm getting older, I'm starting to do quite a few now.
You're not that old. Why have you never done them?
I don't know. Not something I enjoy. If we get requests into the press office, and I think I do my fair share now, don't I?
He says, looking at the press officer.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, you're bright. You've got thoughts.
I'm bright. You don't know me.
Well, you are. You seem very intelligent. You're very thoughtful.
Intelligent.
shy?
I think so, yeah.
You don't seem to take compliments very well. You don't.
No, I don't like compliments now. I'd rather people have a go at me than
Really?
give me compliments, yeah.
Why? You
Just
like
to try and prove them wrong.
you like criticism.
I prefer criticism, yeah.
I believe that Paul Scholes is still one of the greatest football players in England, and that his contribution to the success of Manchester United is absolutely huge. The regret I have personally is that he was not always the fairest player.
Scholes with another late challenge. He's so famous for those bad tackles, Paul Scholes.
The only thing that I can think of that people have criticised you for is your tackling.
Yeah, I wouldn't say he's the greatest of tacklers. Probably always comes in half a second too late.
That's the only thing I can think of. Does that rile you?
No. No, don't bother me one little bit. So obviously I missed out a few tackles, but who doesn't?
You're not worried about the number of yellow and red cards you've had?
No.
No. Tell me about your relationship with the manager.
I get on well with him, yeah. I think, to be here for so many years under him, then it's obviously going to be the odd times where you fall out a little bit, I suppose. But no, I get on very well with him, and if I need to speak to him, then he's always very approachable as well.
You ever had a row with him?
No, I don't think so. Maybe a couple of disagreements here and there, but I won't say a row, no.
And what are you going to do when you finish? Are you one of those people that wants to stay in football and give a lot back, or do you want to say, thanks very much, I enjoyed my time, I want to do something else now?
No, I want to stay in football. I don't know anything else other than football, really. I've started doing my coaching badges now, and hopefully by the time I finished, I'll have some coaching badges, and hopefully I'll get offered a job somewhere.
Stay here?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Do some more interviews, Will.
Be nice to